no, I'm not in my feelings. Yes, the situation has been resolved. And yes, I got screenshots. So without further ado, let us get into this video. Hello. It's Yay, and today, today, we got a story time. Yes, I gotta do it. Woo! I want to talk about the time that people tried to play me and my roommates concerning our room contract forms. Okay, so let me give you guys a little background story. If you ever live in the dorms, you have to fill out this kind of roommate contract forms, just basically kind of telling the university and the housing what is going on in their room. Are there any holes in their room, scratches, and whatever it might be. So last year I did the same thing because I was in a room with a roommate, right? And I filled out all the requirements that it's front and back, so I had to fill it out and I was like, okay, whatever. I filled out the thing, and my room wasn't that bad. I mean, there were some holes, there were some scratches, but nothing too severe that you couldn't live in the room. So I was like, okay, I'll live in it. And I mean, at the same time, so I filled it out. Oh, I just wanted to let you know, I'm still talking about last year, not this year, last year. But guess what? I still got charged. Yes, I did, $25. So you better believe next time I had to fill out that form, I had to make sure everything was tip-top shape. And that's exactly what I did. Fast forward to this year. Yes, I have a roommate this year. She's pretty cool. But anyway, so this year I got the roommate contract. Boom. You see it? Okay, great. So I filled it out. This is the front. And this is the back. Okay, so you can see right here that I filled it out thoroughly. Why? Because I did not want to get charged again. I know to some people $25 may not be a big deal, but to me it is a big deal. Because sis, bruh, I got things to pay for, and giving that school extra $25 is not one of the things I want to do. So anyway, I had to give them the roommate contract form. Let me tell you what they did. They sent me an email saying that they will not accept the form, that they're gonna have to send a professional staff member. First of all, I filled out the form. Second of all, are you insulting my intelligence? No, we're not gonna play that game. I was highly, not low-key, high-key offended, because that is just wrong on so many levels. Boom. They say you need to call so that you can schedule an appointment. That's exactly what I did. Got on my phone. I saw the email. I was like, I filled out the form thoroughly, because I do not want to get charged. Okay, you already have to put a $350 deposit so that your room can be secured. Okay, and they take that the first time that you come to the school. So, and you're charging me $25? No, I don't want that. So I called them and I was like, hello, I got this email that says you need to come to my room and help me fill out the form, because look, yeah, I am incapable of doing that myself. I didn't say that, but that was what was in my mind. So he said, yeah, we need to schedule a time so that you can come and do it. And I'm like, why would you need to do that? That is so unnecessary. That's why I filled it out. The RA, which is residence assistant, she was even like, oh, y'all didn't even need to go into great detail. And she was like, make sure you have enough information so that when the people that come and check you out, you know what you're going to say. I was just like, okay. So let's go back to this guy that I'm talking to the phone with. I was like, there's no point of you coming, we already have stuff on the wall. I would first have to take it off. He said, yes, there is. And basically we're kind of going back and forth. Before I could even schedule an appointment, homeboy already, he hung up. I was like, yeah. He said, okay, wait, you're gonna receive an email. I'm thinking the email is just something, you know, it's a list of times it can come so that we can check the room, how important it is for them to come to the room as quickly as possible. I don't know. Those were the kind of thoughts that were going through my mind. No. They wrote me up. Wrote me up for what? It was misconduct. Misconduct because I'm trying to explain to you why you should not come to my room. How it is not necessary for you to come to my room because I feel like yep, you best believe I told my mom. So I told her, I was like, So he said the time that we need to meet on Thursday. I got the email like on Tuesday that we need like for the misconduct or whatever. I had to cancel my orthodontist appointment for this nonsense. Okay? For this nonsense. Anyway, my mother and I went to the school to try to talk to somebody else. Somebody needs to be on the level that I was, because I was not understanding what was the issue. So we talked to somebody else. He's the assistant director. They have about like 2 or 3 in that place. I'm not even sure, but we talked to another one, not the one that sent me the email, another one. He's pretty cool, and I've asked around. They said, yeah, if you have any problems, because he's the one, like, if you have any problems in your room, maybe your AC is not working, concerning room orders and stuff like that, he's the one that deals with it. So they said he's really cool. So I found him, and that's even the guy that I was even looking for. So I found him that I was looking for to talk to concerning this guy that sent me the email. I'm just gonna call him, the other assistant director. Yeah, that's because that's his title. And the guy was like, again, I don't really know what happened, but when you guys have a meeting, this and this and that. To me, he didn't really help. He already knew the situation. It seemed like as if he was trying to kind of take the side of his colleague and not really trying to understand my frustration of why I needed to come to do this whole roommate contract condition form. I was so annoyed. Thursday came, y'all. Guess who decided to pop in? The head director. She decided to pop in. First of all, why are you there? Okay, why are you there? I didn't have an issue with you. I had an issue with the assistant director, not the head director. She came in. Okay, fine. My mom always tells me, Yeye, be prepared. So guess what Yeye did? I printed out the email that he sent me. I had the pictures that we took on the day I moved in because that room was disgusting. Okay, disgusting. I had to clean it before I put anything down away because it was that disgusting. You're telling me for 3 months you couldn't buff the floors? You couldn't clean the ceiling? What is this? No. So yeah, it was disgusting. I had pictures of the holes because again, I don't want to get charged, y'all. It had to be done. So I printed out those. Well, I had the pictures on my phone. I printed out the email that he sent me, like I said, and I also printed out the email of them saying that we accepted your form. That's where the problem is again as well, because why are you saying you accepted the form but now it's a problem? Okay, I'm not understanding. There's a lot of miscommunication. He said we will not accept the form, but then you got the people that work as RAs. They are the ones that told me that form has been received. I said, okay. Fast forward back to the meeting. Oh girl, this is the head director. Oh, you're rolling your eyes and I will not accept that. Excuse me? If somebody was not trying to accept your form, that you had to come and fill out a whole different form, you had to move your schedule for this situation, you tell me you will not be frustrated. When I'm frustrated, when I'm annoyed, yes, my eyes might roll, but I was not rolling them out of disrespect. Okay, she was making it seem that I was rolling my eyes out of disrespect, and that is... So anyway, she was bringing up old stuff, bro. Before I had the roommates I have now, I was assigned with another one, and it could not work out. There are some things that we talked about. I was just like, yeah, this is before we moved out. I was like, yeah, this is not gonna work. So I asked for a new one, and I got assigned with the roommate I have currently. She brought that up at the meeting. Tell me how that relates to what I'm talking about, this room condition form. You tell me how those two relate, okay? So rolling eyes, She's bringing up old stuff. She was basically making it seem that I was overreacting. I was not overreacting. You're calling me in to fill out a room condition form that I have already filled out thoroughly because I did not want to get charged. And I told him, I was like, I filled out this form thoroughly because last semester I was charged. And this guy, assistant director, he's the one that checked me out. So I remember his face, and he even said, wow, you took the time to thoroughly explain where the holes are and this and that. But anyway, he charged me. He said I like that. So that's why I made sure that this semester I did the exact same thing. Oh girl, making it seem that I'm just doing the most. No, I'm not. I was very heated. Anyway, we were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because I was just already like, this is so pointless. So when I walked in there, I was like, thank God my mom was there, because I think if she wasn't there, it would have gone south very quickly. So anyway, she was there. She helped the situation, and we're basically like, what we came here for is to fill out to get this room condition form situated. Assistant director came to my room. We did the whole room condition form. I think we were done in about maybe 15 minutes. He saw the holes that I was talking about. He saw the chair. And at the end of the day, he was actually not that bad. He was like, okay, now I see. He was even telling me that they're having some kind of gathering from like 5 to 8, that if you want to come, you're invited and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. So this whole situation could have been avoided if they had just been cooperative, okay? If they had just been trying to cooperate with me, because that's all I wanted. But I just felt like it was unnecessary for me to come and do it in the first place, because I already wrote down everything that needed to be written down on that form. I don't understand that. They did the same thing to my roommate too. They sent her an email saying that they won't accept it. I was very heated. The whole situation was about the room condition form, and how did a misconduct situation arise from a room condition form? That's what I was trying to understand. Listen, about that is something else. She was like, yeah, you're not being respectful, your attitude. If somebody was wasting your time, would you have a nice attitude? Okay then. So what? You're being very rude. We were like, excuse me? She was like, the way you're talking with your hands. And I talk my hands, yes, because I'm trying to demonstrate just how I talk. My mom and I were on her like, hello, what you're doing is very wrong. You're trying to say that my voice, the way my body language, the way I was conducting the phone call and the situation, I'm not supposed to do that, because apparently I have no right. Why don't I have a right? I paid my way just like everybody else at this school. Because I'm asking questions, why do you need to come to my room? It's suddenly a problem. I'm allowed to ask questions. It's my room, okay? Anyway, y'all, I don't understand why people do this. I don't like when people try to play this kind of card when you try to ask questions, because you need some clarification. That's exactly what I needed. I needed clarification because I was not understanding why they needed to come to my room. What is it that you needed to see? What is it that that form did not tell you? It told you everything. This situation has been resolved, but just even talking about it, y'all can see it was unnecessary. Unnecessary. Got me wasting my time. Something that was only supposed to take me, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? That's exactly how long it took, about 15 minutes. She tried to prolong the situation for her unnecessary comments. Girl, get somewhere with that. Anyway, y'all, that's the whole roommate contract form that I wanted to tell you guys, because yeah, it's a story time. Make sure you go watch my other story times, because that's what I do around here. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yes, please subscribe, because when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway, so you don't want to miss out on that. Anyway, catch you guys later. Bye.